So the thing is, for One Africa, we maintained an open gate. Okay. Because before we didn't have a wall. But people would come through, they pick my watermelons, they eat my tomatoes, they eat my dog. I mean,
you're a dog?
Oh yeah, they eat dogs. They yeah, no, don't be surprised. See, for us coming out of America, you know, we love our pets. White folks love their dogs. They be kissing them all in the mouth. After you just kiss somebody's ass, then you want to come and no, we don't do that with dogs. But they eat them.
Really?
Oh no, they really eat them. I had a cat.
I didn't know that.
After we got a war, my husband finally, I went away. I told him, listen, baby, you gotta get us a wall. I didn't come to Africa to live behind no wall. I said, did you notice that every other African is behind the damn wall? Along with the people that's in the village, they even got a grass wall, but they got a wall. So I lived without a wall for a little while. I was like, this guy's out of his mind. But we finally got a wall. But we had this cat. The cat I call a cat Master Tom.
Master Tom.
Big red cat.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, so we were.
Tom.
So yeah, Master. Get that shit. So we had a monkey.
Oh wow!
My brother came from Jamaica, West Indies. He wanted a monkey, so we had a monkey. We had a dog, dogs, and we had cats.
All right.
Okay, but our cat, we had this big cat, Master Tom, and he was red. And so he'd get out there in the morning, and we'd go out and have our coffee and smoke a spliff, and laugh at them because the dog would chase the cat, the cat and dog would chase the monkey. Then the monkey would chase both of them. And they'd be turned around. So, you know, like when the monkey ran up into the tree, the dog couldn't get up there, but the cat could. So we would laugh. Plus we'd be all fired up. And so one day I came out and Master Tom was always on the wall. I come out in the morning, he was there. So I come out this morning, I said, where's Master Tom? Even the dog was looking for Master Tom. I said, you seen Master Tom? Ain't nobody seen Master Tom. The monkey ain't seen Master Tom. Everybody looking for Master Tom. So a few days went by. We still didn't see him. So sure enough, I'm on my way to the market. And I take a shortcut going through this abandoned building where the man that does our laundry lives, right? So sure enough, there's Mr. Appier, the Apoteshi man, his Apoteshi buddy. And Apoteshi is the local drink. Called Kill Me Quick.
Wow.
Local hooch.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
called Apoteshi. So it's like white lightning in the south.
Oh my goodness.
They call it Kill Me Quick.
Like the moonshine.
So sure, yeah, like moonshine. So I'm going through the yard. So there's Mr. Pierre and his buddy, and they had a fire going, and there was this pot with this red sauce and these little fine bones on the ground. So I asked him, I said, have you seen my cat? Because 2 nights before, when the cat was out there and they were all playing, he said, cat meaty sweet though. Excuse me.
No.
I said, what? He said, make good chop chop. Hey, I said, yo, brother, listen up. Do not fuck with my cat. Okay. I know that didn't mean nothing to him because he didn't know what fuck meant. Don't mess with my cat.
Yeah.
Oh, my dog. Fine cat. Sure enough, they ate my cat. I said, yo, you ate my cat. Those must be cat bones. Okay, from the time he said cat meat makes sweet old, my cat disappeared. So sure enough, we never saw the cat again. But what made me know it was him, because he never came back to work. Okay? He was always there. He didn't come back. The next time I saw him was maybe about 4 years later. 4 or 5 years later.
Wow.
And when he walked in the yard, my king man said, yo, you know, I'm as pissed with you for eating her cat.
Oh no.
He never came back.
Oh no.
It's like, one thing about Ghanaians, they can do something and they think you got short memory. So they come back and how are you? What? You just stole my damn money. And you come in and talk about, hi, how are you?
No.
You know? It's like my husband told this guy came by my house one day and said, oh, he is my husband's good friend.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, really?
Oh.
Good friend. So he said, he needed $100. So I said, well, I don't have $100. Oh, but you give me $100. Here's some land. You can hold this, and I will give you this land. You give me small money, but for now I need $100. So I looked at the papers. I don't know what I'm looking at. I looked at the papers. I said, is it near the ocean? I gotta be at the ocean. That's the only drawback for me in Rwanda. There ain't no ocean, God.
Yeah.
I found lakes, but I ain't found the ocean. So sure enough, the guy says, he finally convinced me. So since he's my husband's good friend, I gave him $100.
Okay.
And he gave me the papers to hold. And he was gonna give the papers back to I'm gonna give the papers back to him, and he gonna give me back the $100, or we're gonna give you the rest of the money.
Okay.
So my husband came in, I'm so proud of myself. Took care of my first business deal in Ghana. I said, I forget what the man's name was, Francis or something. Oh yeah, he came by and he left these papers. Well, I said, what was this? I said, he said, you have some land for us, and that we can apply it to, if we like the land, we can apply it to the $100 that I gave him. Well, I said, you gave Francis $100? I said, yeah. He said, you're his good friend. I said, that thief? I was like, no.
Oh my goodness.
He said he's a thief. Oh no. I was like, Nana. But he said he was your good friend.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, my husband went to see him the next day. My husband told him, he said, listen, you better give my wife back the $100. Okay. Forget, I'm not interested in the land. He says, oh, but you see my I don't care, I don't see nothing. I want to see that $100. Okay. Now don't let me have to jack don't let me have to jack you up.
Jack you up.
Okay. And my husband's really calm. He don't get excited about nothing, but when he does get excited, so sure enough, so I said, well, honey, let's go take a look at the land.
Okay.
Now the guy told me that the land was on the ocean. Well, it was. After you climbed up on the hill and you could see the ocean in the distance.
Oh, no.
The land was down in the valley next to a school of screaming kids.
Oh no. Oh no.
So my husband went back to see him and said, look, you better get my money. Okay. I don't need shit. Get my money. So he got it. He did give it back to us, and I was like, and I didn't know. I mean, you good friend. I said, shoot. So between them eating the cat, and then they ate our dogs. The guy came in one day and said, oh, you know, your dog got hit by a car. I said, really? Where is he? Oh, he's down the road. So I'm gonna run down the road and see what's happening with the guy. Said, oh, well, you can't see it now because it's dark. And I said, yeah, but where is he? He said, they threw him in the bush.
Oh.
Threw him in the bush. Is he dead? He's dead. He said, oh, but he got hit by a car. So I said, okay, I have to wait till the morning. I went down there to that bush, no dog. But they had a good time in that village. Somebody told me, oh yeah, they had dog soup, dog steak, dog. They ate my dog.
Golly.
So the thing, what I found is that, you know, I don't get upset when people, you know, they ate most of my dogs. Because we had a lot of dogs.
Wow.
Because we had 3 dogs. And one time, all 3 of my dogs gave birth at the same time.
Ooh.
And all of them had puppies, like 7 to a litter, 6 to a litter.
Oh my goodness.
So I had like 21 puppies plus the adults. I used to call it Puppy Palace.
Yes.
I didn't want people to pay me. I just wanted them to take them.
Yeah.
But I felt bad because I knew that some of them was going to take them, they were going to eat them. They
Mm.
fatten them up
Uh-huh.
and they eat them. But that's part of the culture.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, the thing is that we might go, oh my God, they ate the dog. You eat cows,
It's true.
you
Yeah.
eat goats,
True.
okay. You eat
You can't do it in a
pigs,
certain way, right?
okay.
It's different.
So that's a dog. It's meat, okay. So I don't have dogs anymore.
Story.
The last dog I had was about 5 or 6 years ago. I had a dog.
Okay.
And they took my dog to the beach. Now they knew the dog was mine. They knew the dog belonged to somebody because the dog had on a collar.
Uh-huh.
They took the dog to the beach,
Mhm.
hit the dog in the head with a
Whoa.
stick,
Whoa.
and so
Wow.
somebody came and told me. They were like,
Okay. It's
Mama IMAHKÜS, I want to tell you something. And I said, what is it? It's about the dog.
Uh-oh.
I said, so where's the dog? But you can't tell anybody that I
I
told you.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, what? They ate your dog. I said,
Mm.
no, they didn't. Oh yeah, and they named names. So I said, what?
Mm.
Sure enough, they had a party down there that night.
Ah.
Everybody ate dog.
Oh,
I went
Golly.
through next, and I sent a message with the person that told on them. I said, well, you can go down there and tell them that I will be down there tomorrow and I'm bringing the police and I'm arresting everybody who ate dog.
Did you do that? Oh.
So I went down there the next morning.
Oh wow.
And so the word was out. One Africa's coming down here to arrest everybody who ate the dog. So all the boys in the village left. When I got there, the elders were there, the mothers, everybody was there. And I was like, where's Kojo? Where's Kofi? Where's this one? They gone. So here's the mothers. One thing I love about African mothers, they are so cool. They say, oh, auntie, me paucho. This means I beg. This means please. Me paucho. And they get on their knees. I hate that. Don't get on your knees, please. We did that in America with white folks. Paucho, me paucho. Please don't arrest my son. I said, did your son eat soup? Did you have soup? It was so funny. I said, they're not here now. Oh, they've gone. We don't know where. They're not here. I said, not a problem. Let them know I'm arresting everybody that ate that soup. Everybody. So my husband's Ochiami. He says, Ochiami is his right-hand man. He was there. He said, oh, but Ima, would you arrest me? I said, did you eat soup? You ate my dog?
Oh,
So
no.
I went back up to my place. So here come about 8 women from the village,
Oh,
the
wow.
elder women.
Uh-huh.
Here they come. Auntie, me pacho, don't put my boy in jail. Oh, he's your son. How can you arrest your son?
Your son. Your son.
Oh, it's your son. You make them do something. They will do something. So I said, okay, I won't arrest them. I'm gonna have them do labor,
Okay.
like clean the road or something like that.
Yeah.
I was pissed with them. They finally came back and they were like, oh, auntie, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. So they cleaned the road for a couple of days. Then after that, I didn't see them no more. The road. I said, where'd they go? But they eat dogs. So the thing is that for something, I don't get upset about that. Somebody said, they ate the cat. Like I had a friend, she brought this little cute little dog. I said, girl, what you bring that thing here for? First of all, they might not eat it because it's small. It's not like a rat. That ain't enough to feed no damn body. That pissed somebody off. But, I ain't never seen nothing look like that before. What the hell is that?
Little thing. Yeah.
So she bought that dog. Sure enough.
So
Ain't seen it no more.
So we know that you also ventured into, you guys built a wellness resort there.
Yeah, we
How
have
did that come about?
by mistake. Trust me, I didn't come to Ghana to do no business.
Okay.
I'm retired.
Okay.
When I'm probably the hardest working retired woman that you know. But when I came to Ghana, I was 50. I wasn't old enough to retire. But my husband was, and I retired my damn self. I said, I'm retired, forget this. I'm not working for white folks no more. Never. Don't ever want to work for y'all again. I don't care. Can't give me nothing. I'm out of here.
Oh, wow.
We had a sign over our door in America, Exodus, the Great Escape. I'm out, forget that. I said, I'm not even taking clothes. Anybody want anything? Open up a closet, make me an offer. Fine, 2 for 1. So everything, anything I couldn't sell, we gave away. Anything we couldn't give away, we threw away. I'm like, took books that I did take. Took books, pictures, few clothes, no furniture, nothing. So we really did not intend to do business. That was not my objective. My objective was just to get the hell out of America, KKK. And so we had a friend. She was an elder. She was definitely elder than me. And we visited her one day, and she had this nice place, chalets, little small village. We stayed in them. It was nice. The only thing I didn't like about them is that they were too small, and the houses were too close together. So she had come to visit us, because we have almost 2 acres of land. And so she had come to visit us, and she said, well, what are you going to do with all this land? So I said, nothing. I'm going to build my house. I'm going to put the house closer to the ocean, right in the middle of the 2 acres. So we took wise counsel. We were told, don't build your house there. Move back. You got all this land. Because you may decide later on that you want to do business. You can't pick the house up and move it back.
That's true.
So why don't you put it back there to begin with? So we did. We moved the house back. And so when she asked us what we were going to do with the land, I was like, live on it. I don't know. So she said, well, you all ought to build some chalets. One thing she told me, and I'll never forget, she said, you all are not going to get rich. She was true. We did not get rich. But, rich is relevant. And so we started building. We built our house first. But still, I didn't have nothing fancy. No tile on the floors. Nothing done to the roof, stuff like that. But we started building. So we built like 2 chalets. And then a couple of years later, we got some more money. We built 2 more. Then we built 2 more. And so we set it up as a village, because it's a village. And we use natural material. All of our roofs are thatch roofs. We have electricity. We don't have hot water. We don't have TV. We don't have Wi-Fi. But we got HD.
All right.
Sit your ass on a chaise lounge.
All right.
You got HD.
Right
The best food you can eat while you're in Ghana. So, the thing was, as we were, even before we started building, it's like the word was out that we had left America and we were now living in Ghana. And when people would come to visit Ghana, we used to chase tour buses. We get in our car. So I say, there's some African Americans there. What? Get in the car. Where they stay? Go to the hotel. Introduce ourselves. Say, oh yeah, you that couple that came from New York. That y'all, you can sure come to my house. So we were always inviting people to come to our house. And people come to our house. I said, we don't have any place for you to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's like, we never ever paid anybody for advertisement.
Okay.
I said, yeah, $500, you can put this in the travel guide. I said, somebody gonna read that magazine and throw it in the trash.
Right.
So I'm gonna give them $500. Word of mouth. So we would chase tour buses and we'd go to hotels and we'd meet people. And then other people who knew us would tell people, yeah, you need to check them out. They're there. Okay.
Yeah.
So people came. One of the things that I found when people started traveling to Africa, they brought everything.
Oh.
We would leave the hotel with so much stuff in the trunk of our car. Dinky Moore's beef stew mix, mayonnaise, toilet paper, Benadryl, aspirins, Band-Aids, something to wrap your knees in, hot water bottle, animal bag. I'm like, damn, where y'all think y'all going? We got food here.
Exactly.
They bring bubble gum, you name it.
Oh no.
So what we would say was, look, one, you're gonna shop. So when you finish shopping, you're gonna be overweight with all that stuff you got. Yeah. So you can leave all that stuff with us. And then we can share it. And we did. Whatever, we used it. What we couldn't use, we gave away. Okay. And we never threw away anything. I mean, sardines, tuna fish, baked beans. Stop. You name it, they brought it. So what we did was that I wrote a book. I've written 3 books, in fact. Yes. The first one is called Points to Ponder. How do you get ready to come to Africa? Hello. They come with so much shit. I'm like, no wonder you paying extra. Overweight. Leave all of that stuff here, and then you can buy stuff to take back. And so that's what they did. So it got to a point where all you have to do is show up in Accra and say One Africa. Anybody there can tell you where to find us. I cannot get lost in Ghana. Okay. They send people us for everything. Oh, here, my brother died, and these are his ashes. Oh my goodness. Excuse me? I said we would help, and we do. I mean, we do. There's a couple of people buried on our place. Wow. Some ashes. Really? Yeah, they are. But that was back in the day when we first came. But got to a point where the word went out, yo, you want to bury you want to take your ashes to One Africa, they'll do it. Wow. Oh my goodness. I said, no, we don't do that. I'll take you out to sea. If you want to do a sea burial, we'll make all the arrangements, take the boat, you can sprinkle ashes out there. Ain't no more ashes coming out there. Okay. We did one special for someone, and he was somebody special. And he had always said, yeah, when I get out of here, I want to be right here in One Africa with y'all. I was like, oh, God. Here we go. Here we go again. Oh. So, I said, yeah, you see all them beautiful trees. There's some ashes up under them trees. But, the place is a very spiritual place. Nice. People come. I feel real good about the fact that we've been able to impact upon the lives of so many people. Nice. Okay. And anywhere you go, I mean, I was in the middle of the daggone Caribbean on a ship. Wow. And somebody said, that's One Africa. And I was like, I heard him talking. I was like, so the guy came and said, you One Africa, right? I said, yeah. He said, I was at your place. I'm like, I'll never forget that place. Things like that, I found myself swimming in the Caribbean Ocean. And here comes somebody talking. Hey! One Africa! Oh, wow. I'm like, damn, guys. Where can I go? But it's been like that, and so we've established relationships with people all over the world. So I don't know anywhere that I can go and somebody does not know One Africa. I've been to places and people say, what? No, you're not staying in no damn hotel.
I hear you.
And they take me home.
Wow.
So it's been like that. And because my king man was the kind of man that he was really, really a special guy. Very, very special guy. Everybody loved him.
Wow.
Everybody. I don't know anyone that could say anything negative about him.
Wow.
Me, yeah. I don't care. Okay. My husband, I'm a Scorpion, my husband's a Sagittarian.
Okay.
I'll be pissed off for both of us. I hold a grudge. It took me a long time to get over that, but I hold a grudge. I'll be mad for him. What? You ain't mad? It's finished, Ima. I'm like, no, hell no, it ain't finished. I want to be pissed off for both of us. Okay. And he'd be like, no, baby, you know.
Wow.
So Ghana is my home. I spent 32 years in Ghana. I love Ghana. I don't like the politics of Ghana.
Okay.
I don't get involved in the politics. I don't think that's a smart thing to do.
Okay.
But there are things that I don't like. And I've traveled to other African countries. And at this stage in my life, with more years behind me than I have in front of me, I don't have time to waste. I don't want to waste time. I want to be happy. I want to be stressed less. I don't want to be stressed. And, you know, people calling me all the time, when are you coming home? I'm like, damn, I am home. Ooh. I'm getting away from y'all. Okay. So they give me, I say, yeah, y'all just keep blowing smoke up my butt. Tell me, oh, yeah, you this and you that and you this, you blah, blah, blah. I say, yeah, right. Okay, child. I just got a new apartment. So
it's gorgeous.
That'll tell you when I'm coming
This
back.
one is gorgeous. And we are so happy to have you here with us in Kigali. So how did you get here? Tell them, you know, how did you get
I
here?
I heard about Kigali.
Yeah.
I had not been here, but I heard about it.
Okay.
And, you know, it was like a friend of mine had a project that he was doing, and he told me about it. He said, you know, have you ever been to East Africa? I said, yeah, never been to Rwanda. So he said, you should go to Rwanda. I said, that's okay. I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got I ain't got chick, no child, no puppy. I ain't got no husband. I ain't got no man. I ain't got no animals. You know, I got grandchildren there, but they got father and mothers. So they might miss me a little bit, but so I came, and when I came here, I came with, first I came by myself.
Okay.
And then when I went back, told some of my girls about it, they were like, yeah, cool. We going with you next. When you go, we going. That's okay. So they came, it was two of them, Sonia, Mama Zulu, and Byron, who was Sonia's husband. We call him he's our honorary sister. He's the only man that
fellas.
Oh no, he didn't represent the fellas. He's representing his wife.
Oh.
What? Go where? Without me? Oh, I don't think so. So he's been with us when we went to Africa. When we went to South Africa.
Oh wow.
We spent a month, and we took local transportation.
All right.
We supported the economy. Told Avis, "You're not getting our money." So he was with us. So when we came here, it was so different. It was so clean. The people were very friendly. And the thing is that none of us knew anything about genocide. I didn't know anything about it. I did some reading on it before I got here. And I was like, whoa. But when I got here and saw what had taken place over 25 years, the kind of advancement, things that were going on, I was like, damn. And then, you know, went to a village. I went to the reconciliation village because remember in South Africa, South Africa had this whole reconciliation. You know, they forgave the white folks for what they did to them and all the rest of that. I think that's bullshit. Okay, ain't that much forgiveness in the world. Okay, there is no forgiveness without recompense you. I mean,
Yeah.
Right,
if
right.
you got to do something other than
Yeah.
say I'm sorry.
Hello.
I'm sorry I throw your son off the roof.
Mm, how about
Okay,
that?
Yeah.
I'm
How about
sorry
that?
that I burned down your house.
Reparations.
There's no remorse. There's no
Mhm.
remorse. There's no reparation. There's nothing.
Mhm.
So when I came here and I had done some reading,
Mhm.
but I went to this reconciliation field. In fact, I'm going out there tomorrow
Mhm.
for our project.
Mhm.
So we went out to the reconciliation village, listening to the women,
Mhm.
the people, talking about some of the things that they went through.
Mhm.
And you have a place where the perpetrators and the victims are living together.
Wow,
Right, that's what I said.
that's deep.
What?
Yeah.
This man who killed her family,
Mhm.
his family killed her family.
Mhm.
He is now coming to her to say, would you be the godmother to my children?
Wow.
Where's my stick?
Hmm.
I mean, a whooping stick. I was like, and they're sitting there together, the people all talking, the people had stories. The stories that they had, I mean, my head was starting to hurt. I was like, I wanted to be angry for them.
Right, right.
I'm like, y'all ain't mad enough. Y'all ain't mad. Okay.
Right.
How do you forgive that?
Mhm.
And they showed me
Mhm.
a different way, a different type of forgiveness.
Yes.
It's just that just is not fathom. It just doesn't compute up here.
It's so
Yeah.
deep.
But they did. Now that doesn't mean that there possibly that there is no undercurrent and everybody is not, ooh, you know, like
Yeah.
da 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 da. So
Mhm.
it ain't like that.
Mhm.
There, and you know, I've spoken to people that said, you know, and being very honest, like, you know, Auntie, I can't say that I totally forgive.
Mhm.
I forgive because in order for us to move ahead, in order for us to grow, we have to grow together. And so we're not Hootsies and Tootsies.
Right.
We're Rwandans.
Right.
We are Rwandan people. We live together. We're making it happen.
Yeah.
Do I get angry sometimes? Do I get hurt? Yes, I do. And that's being honest, okay? But we need to move forward.
Wow.
And we can only move forward if we're moving forward together.
Wow.
To say, did I forget what happened? No, that's not the kind of thing that you can forget.
Right.
But I can forgive, okay? Because in forgiving you, I'm forgiving myself.
Wow.
I'm allowing myself to grow,
Wow.
okay? So that took a minute, you know, I was like, okay,
Wow.
all right. Let me get something to smoke. Let me digest this. So we went out to this village and spent some time with them. So our thing was that, okay, what can I do? You know, what can we do to help? The village is poor. You know, people don't have a lot. What do you folks? What do you want to do? The women, you know, there are men there too, but you know, the women are there. The women are the stalwarts of their families. They're the backbone of their family. That's not taking nothing away from you brothers.
Yeah.
However, if you go all the way back to slavery time and before, it has been the women who have had to hold together the family in spite of everything. So they said that, you know, they wanted to learn a trade.
All right.
They would like to have a cultural center, something that they could do. They want to learn how to sew, you know, but they don't have sewing machines.
Okay.
And, you know, they need a lot of stuff. So I said, okay, tell you what, we're going back to Ghana and I'm gonna raise some money. I know how to raise some money now. I don't mind begging. I can beg. So what they wanted was to have this cultural center where women would learn how to sew. We're looking at bringing the textile industry to that part of the country.
Wow. Wonderful.
The objective is to train 200 women over a 5-year period.
Okay.
And the purpose of the project is to empower women and youth.
Nice.
So that at the end of their training, instead of just going off and getting a job somewhere, this is their job. They form a cooperative.
Nice.
They then own the business. That's their business.
That
Okay.
is awesome.
So that's how we got started. So I was able to bring $6,000 when I came back the next time.
Nice.
And so we were able to start. We were able to we bought 5 sewing machines and material and stuff that they needed to get started.
Wow.
Hired a teacher. And so I went back to Ghana. I said, I'm going to raise some more money because we want to bring in more women.
Okay.
And so our project kind of got a little stuck because we had to find a place. We didn't have a place, but we found a place. They renovated it. We have some land.
Okay.
Now we have 10 women.
Oh. Okay.
And we were supposed to have 20 women, but the pandemic came.
Okay.
So that put a stop to that. But
so this is recent.
yeah, because
Beautiful.
we started our project last year.
Okay.
But certain things came into play. And so I came back in January by myself again and brought some more money.
Right.
So we bought 5 more machines. So now we have 11 machines.
Perfect.
We have 10 women working and they are making clothes, bags.
Wow.
They're making a lot of stuff.
Wow.
So we're going to begin selling those things.
Okay.
And you're certainly invited to come and visit our village.
Nice.
Because we're supposed to be going up there tomorrow.
Okay.
And but they're really a dynamite bunch of ladies.
Wow.
I'm so, they just make you feel you're family.
Yes.
So I belong to this group. I'm the oldest person in the group. I think the oldest person in the group is 37. They're rich hearts. And these are children. They're the surviving children of the genocide.
Man.
And they've stayed together over the years. And they have created families. Within their group is like over 200 of them that came through this school together. So like you have a family of 20. And they've identified a mother and a father in that group. You got a group of 10. They got a mother and a father. So they're, like clusters of families. Okay. And they are, I'm so tickled when I'm with them. And they take such good care of me. It's like, I'm old, listen. I had to tell somebody, well, how old are you?
You don't look old.
How old do you think I am?
Wrinkles.
And then they like, and then don't let me dance. I was out on the street dancing with this boy one day. I like music. So he was out there doing his step. I was like, so I got him there dance with him. When I looked up, there was a whole lot of people around there. And we were having a good time, boogie down. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
you can show me.
Hidden kids. Oh, Mama IMAHKÜS. You could really dance. I'm like, well, damn. I ain't dead. I may be older, but I could dance. My grandchildren get a kick out of that. When we in Ghana, they dance and I get down with them. And I get down.
All right.
And my knees go down to the ground with them. They can't get down there. So for me, Rwanda is a place that I would like to spend most of my life here. Okay. My son, Shabazz Nana, he's a chief. He took over for his father.
Okay, so he's still there.
And his
So
father
your husband,
died.
he's...
Well, my husband is buried on the land.
Okay.
My husband came to me one day and he said, about 3 weeks before he was killed, he said, listen, if I die before you, do not take my ass back to America. I want you to wrap me in a white sheet, dig a hole in my yard, and throw my ass in it.
Oh, my goodness.
And I did what he told me.
Wow.
Oh, girl, he wasn't coming back to haunt me. what? What? He's gone. Yep, within 48 hours, he was in the ground. I did exactly what he told me to do.
Yeah.
I said, because he ain't coming back to get me.
I hear you.
I can see him at the foot of my bed.
Yes.
Didn't I tell you? Yes, darling.
Oh,
I did it.
I did.
And I ain't had him coming back to tell me jack.
I hear you.
So for me, I really want to spend quality time in Rwanda.
Wow.
I want to encourage other people to come to Rwanda.
Yes.
Because I was talking to somebody about it. I said the difference between the numbers of people, see, Ghana did a out and out program.
Right. I was going to ask you what the difference is.
The difference is that, we had something in Ghana, which every 2 years is something called Panafest, which is a Pan-African Theater Festival, which was started back in the early 90s, I think. Okay. Because I've been working with Panafest since it started in 1992. Wow. But the Panafest is to encourage Africans of the diaspora to come home. Because Africa is our home. We have the right to be here. Okay. Yes. White folks came here, they've been here for a long time. Oh, they messed up shit. You know, they still coming. I mean, and the thing is, you look at it, you know, they brought Christianity. Now, if you're a Christian, fine, that's your business. That ain't got nothing to do with that. But y'all came here to a culture that was in place, gave us the Bible, told us to close our eyes, bow our head. And we did that. And when we opened up our eyes, we had the Bible, you had to go.
How about that?
Really? Right. I mean, if you want to break it really down, yeah. So we Christianized. You told us that all of the customs and traditions that we had with our ancestors, that, you know, that's juju, or, you know, that's witchcraft and all the rest of that stuff. So you embrace Christianity. Okay. We have not come to Africa in our numbers because what they told us about Africa did not make you want to come. If you tell me that a bunch of black people running around with ain't no clothes on and some white boy swinging through trees, riding on elephants, talking about Tarzan and Jane and Boy and all that. What? I don't want to do that. So, but the thing is, when we got here, it's like, that's the thing that I just get blown away at One Africa. People that come there that haven't seen each other in years. Wow. Haven't been in touch with each other for years. Come to One Africa and meet each other. That's the spirit. That is spirit. They ain't planned it at all. And my husband and I used to be in the house, sometimes we'd hear people out there, oh my God, girl, I ain't seen you in a long time. Whoa, brother, what's happening? I'm like, there they go again. Somebody else that got together. So Africa is for us. Okay. The thing is that Africa is not a welfare state.
It is not. The way it's projected. The
way it's portrayed. The thing is that we have the capability, we have the financial wherewithal to be able to do something positive for Africa. If you let us. See so Ghana has taken it a step further. We've gone from Panafest to the Year of Return, and the government put it out there and said, you know, come home. You're our family. Well, for a while, y'all told us that we did come home. Y'all didn't give us no citizenship. I mean, y'all ain't, what did y'all give us? Y'all didn't give me nothing. I got my citizenship in 2016. Whoa. I can't blame that on the government, okay? Because it takes, be there 10 years. In 10 years, you can apply for citizenship. Whoa. I never applied for citizenship because, first of all, I thought I was a citizen. I said, I'm an African living in Africa. That don't make me a citizen. Didn't my ancestors get taken away? Doesn't that, it's something, okay? And I didn't come here begging. I didn't come here and ask you for anything. I brought, I contributed, I educated children. I helped people. That's what we did. And all we wanted to do was live in what is our ancestral homeland. So at some point they got it.
Yeah.
Okay. When we lived under military rule under Jerry Rawlins.
Okay.
Visit me, come live with me are two different things. How people felt about Jerry Rawlins and the things that they said he did, I don't know, because I wasn't here.
Right.
But I do know that when I did come here, that President Rawlins reached out to the diasporan community.
Wow.
I ain't never met a president in my life living in America. I've met 6 presidents since I've been in Africa.
Right.
And not just to shake a hand, but to actually sit down. Jerry Rawlins was one of those presidents where we sat down and talked to him about, this is what we want. This is what our needs are. We love Africa. Okay. There are things that we want to do. You know, some people, and I mean, very honestly, there are some folks in America, they could stay in America. They don't need to come over here.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. Okay.
Yeah, especially people with those, I don't know, Western ideals.
They come with the Western ideas. You know, like I got a friend, she's always complaining about it. I said, you know what they says? Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, please.
Because a lot of them talk about things they have no
clue
about.
They don't have a clue. They don't, well, you know, when I talk to them, they don't understand what I'm talking about. I said, yeah, I know they don't. One of the, especially coming out of New York, now, you know, we talk fast. Now, you want to know, you ask people, they said they don't know, but you know, well, I'm speaking English, I ain't speaking, that was my husband. He said, you know, when you talk to people, you talk so slow, you act like, you talk to them like they're children. I said, no, I'm not talking to them like they're children. I'm talking to be understood. It does not make sense for me to rattle off and don't nobody know what the hell I'm talking about. And then they go do something and then you're going to get mad. Okay, just for example, we driving along. He tells the driver, okay, when you get to the corner, I want you to make a right, and then you're going to go straight ahead, and then you'll make a left after we go up 2 blocks. First of all, we don't say corners. We say junction. So they don't know corners.
They don't know corners.
They said far right. That means make a right. So let him make the right. He makes the right. Now, once you make the right, then tell him to go straight ahead. You go straight. When you get to the next junction, far left, you make a left. He understands what you said. You just gave him directions. He went flying up, gone. And you're like,
where he's going?
Where you going? I told you to make a left. You didn't make a right. I said, because he didn't understand you.
Yes.
And the thing that I found with many Ghanaians is that they didn't understand what you, they heard you say something. What you said, they don't know. But they're not going to say to you, oh, madam, I didn't understand. Tell me again. They'll say yes. So I've come to know, living in the community, being close to, I live in a village. I don't live in a big fancy house. I live in a village. My family is village, okay? It means I heard you say something. Yes.
That's the difference.
So yes. So my thing is, what did I say? What? Tell me. Just tell me what I said. And believe it or not, sometimes what they give me back, I'm like, I didn't say that. Okay. But so it's a language. So we have to learn the language.
How do you find it communicating with the Rwandan people since you've been here? Is it easy?
It's been okay. I mean, people, a lot of them, they speak English. Now, I'm an English teacher. I teach English.
So, of course, so am I.
I'm still going for my courses so that I can teach online.
Excellent.
So I teach as I go.
Nice.
And so my way of teaching them English is correcting them during conversation.
Okay.
I have a couple of people, a person that works at a bank, whenever she's ready to make presentations and whatnot, she brings her papers. And we go over how to make the presentation, okay? And for us, coming out of America, you know, we're like, you know, and then people are very honest. I said, well, you know, they said, no. Like, what? You know, no, I don't know. You didn't tell me.
Right.
Or you say, oh, yo, what's up? It's funny. The first time somebody did that to me, I was like, "He gotta be kidding." He said,
That was here.
"No, this was in Ghana."
Oh, what's up? You look it up.
He was looking, "What's up?" Yeah,
These
well,
are slang.
but the thing is, it's
our
slang.
codes. Our
Slang,
code
right,
language. Code
yeah.
language is different.
You know, the
Yeah.
brother said, "Yo, my homie."
Mhm.
Excuse me? No.
He's like, what is that?
But no, when the brother called me, "Yo, my nigga," I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah, that's-
Now you need to back the fuck up." I said, "But why would you call me that?"
Mhm.
He said, "Oh, but my friend, he is from America.
Uh-huh.
And my friend said that, yo, my nigga, because you my friend." I said, no. You get the taste slapped out your mouth. No. It don't work like that. So we bring our own nuances.
Right.
Okay. But we're a multi-dimensional people.
We are.
I mean, we got sisters and brothers that have been in Ghana for more than 50 years.
Whoa.
And they still don't have their citizenship.
Are you kidding
No.
me?
Right now,
Oh, wow.
let's see, 34 of us got our citizenship in 2016
Whoa.
under President Mahama,
Okay.
who's told us, and I'll never forget it, he's told us that he was not giving us anything. He was only restoring to us that which was rightfully ours, and that was the right of return. And that has been our argument with the Ghana government since 1992, when we started on this trek. I belong to several organizations. I'm the founding member of the Diaspora and Coalition of Ghana, which is an organization that consists of different organizations coming together under one umbrella to deal with issues that affect us as a collective. I can't tell you how to run your business. How you run your business is your business. But our focus is on citizenship.
Okay.
That's what our focus is on. So with that, there have been other organizations. It hasn't been one organization. You know, egos come in. We got some folks, they just so ego. Yeah, right, okay. Okay, fine, you got that. I'll give a damn. It's okay. But this last time around, under this government, 126 diasporan Africans coming out of America and the Caribbean received citizenship.
How many?
126.
126.
Now, 250 were approved by the current government.
Okay.
For whatever the reason, only 126 got it. But there are 126, 125 more that are waiting.
Oh.
So the pandemic kind of closed that down for a minute. But we're still working on it. We've been assured that they are going to get their citizenship. Now you figure if there's over 7,000 diasporan Africans living in Ghana, 250 citizenships.
The numbers are off.
Yeah,
Way
right.
off.
The numbers is way off.
Wow.
But in looking at some of the folks when they had an opportunity, people like, man, that's fine. Y'all ain't gonna get that. I got mine. I know 34 other people got theirs, and people have been running around behind us. Can we fill out the papers now? You have to wait till next time around.
Wow.
Ideally, a lot more people, and I understand that there's some work being done so that the acquisition of citizenship is going to be a lot easier. Okay. There is an office of the president. It's the Office of Diasporan Affairs, Office of the President. Okay. And take everything up there. I'm pissed with them too.
Wow.
Right now, because I wanted to go back to Ghana, not to live.
Okay.
I wanted to go back to Ghana. I do have a business. I do have family. I do have folks there to say that they love me. Okay, for whatever that's worth. But they love me. They do love me. Duh. They call me on the phone. When are you coming? And people are calling me on the phone like I say, I am not in Ghana. I am in Rwanda. Why are you calling me with your because they know that I'll do the best I can.
Okay.
I'll help. It's a phone call away.
Yeah.
So I was ready. I was supposed to go back to Ghana in March.
Okay.
And because my daughter was coming, I was going to stay till June.
Okay.
But then my daughter, Michelle, Ma. Now, this girl has not visited me in 30 years. Her first visit to me was last year.
Wow.
She came and fell in love. 6 months later, she's calling, Mom, coming back to Africa. What? I'm not there. She said, Ma, you got to come home. Okay. So I said, I'm going to go home. Then came the pandemic. Trying to visiting at that time was one thing, but then when you returned, you didn't know where they were going to put you because you'd have to go into quarantine.
Is this regardless to whether you are positive, negative? Or?
Didn't matter. Well, because remember back in when they first started.
Okay.
Back in America.
Right.
Okay, so my daughter was like, well, you know, Ma, maybe I better not come because I don't know where they're going to quarantine me. And I'll be quarantined for 15 days for someplace, plus I got family. So I said, no problem. So since she wasn't coming, I went ahead with my original plan, which was to stay until June.
Okay.
But then I said, okay, let me go back, take care of a few things, then I'll come back. But then the pandemic came and we went into lockdown.
Okay.
So there was nothing I could do. So when the lockdown was finally lifted, Ghana lifted its lockdown.
Okay.
That's all well and good for Ghana. Rwanda wasn't flying. They only started flying on the 14th of September, which meant I couldn't leave if I wanted to.
Oh, so they weren't flying here yet?
No, right. Rwanda wasn't, no international flights. You could not leave Rwanda.
Rwanda or Ghana?
Rwanda.
Oh.
I could not leave here because there was no transportation.
Okay.
Plus, Ghana at that time wasn't taking international flights, charter flights.
Right.
Yeah. Charter flights. There was no charter flight even.
Right.
So now, Rwanda finally opens up.
Yes.
And I said, okay.
Yes.
I'm going to Ghana. I got all my bags, everything that I packed up, for my family and whatnot.
Okay.
Here come Ghana. Okay, when you get into the country, you got to stay in a hotel.
Okay.
$150 a night.
U.S.
U.S. I'm like, excuse me, why should I stay in somebody else? I own a hotel.
Right.
So why can't I go home?
Right.
Okay. So some folks that I know that left America, came into Ghana, had to spend 14 days in quarantine at $150.
Whoa.
Okay.
Is it per person?
Per person.
Are you serious?
No, I kid you not. Per person.
Oh, wow.
One of my girlfriends, she told me, she said, girl, it cost me $900. And she'd been living in Ghana for more than 50 years. Okay?
No.
So then they said, when I checked with Rwanda Air, Rwanda said, before I can board their flight, I have to take the COVID test, which, 72 hours before departure. Now they've reduced that to now 48 hours. So 48 hours before travel, you have to get your test, get a certificate, and test negative.
Right. I think, was it 5 days now?
No, it's 48 hours.
Or it's now 48?
Only 48 hours.
Okay.
Goodness.
So with 48 hours prior to takeoff.
Okay.
Now it's a 5-hour plane ride from Rwanda to Ghana. When I arrive in Ghana, you want me to give you $150 to get in the country. And I gotta take the test again.
Oh, no.
So is this for the test, the 150?
Hey, baby.
Yeah, you cut it off.